Looking pretty bare. Down to only 3 campfire bundles. My racks are sold. Someone bought a cedar bundle, a full one. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. As you saw just now, my firewood stand looking pretty bare. I've been hit hard. It's usually in the latter part of the work week that I get hit. People preparing for camping outside or outdoor fires and want to prepare for the weekend so they don't have to go out of their home in search of wood. So yeah, it's looking pretty bare, and I've gotten a few orders to be picked up today of bundles, so I need to get bundling as I prepare for my camping trip. So here we go. It's not the most efficient setup, but this is my bundling area. You see my bundler that I made, and I have stationed on the floor different species of wood that is ready to go, because my bundles are mixed wood. So here would be I think this is either pine or spruce. Here in the middle here is cedar, and on the other row is a mixed wood that I have no clue what it is. It's from, I bought it seasoned. It was like 3 years seasoned, and it's just a mix. So like I add a few of each to make a bundle, and I have a few here. So let's get bundling. All right, so I built this bundler a while ago out of the scrap wood I had. It's to the top in here is more or less 1 cubic foot. I don't make 1 cubic foot bundles anymore, because people still buy them even though they're a little bit smaller. So I will go up to like the top of these points here. This is higher for some reason here, but at the top of here, to just shy of a cubic foot of firewood. Doing is I'll add a base of cedar, then I'll add 2 or 3 of these well-seasoned chunks, which I think most of it is like a hardwood. Then I'll fill up the rest with pine or spruce, the softwood, so I get a nice mix of wood in the bundle. So it looks pretty much even. If there is room at the little here, I'll add a little bit of small wood to kind of fill in the gaps. These aren't perfect, but they sell. I sell more bundles than I do my firewood racks. Again, so a rack of wood at my firewood stand is about 30 pieces of firewood. I could do in terms of like measurement, like volume, but I think that's a good measurement, more or less, and that seems to work out. Set this aside before we load in the trailer. I could buy a bundler. This system here seems to work fine. Not too labor intensive. It's quick enough for me. Buy these rolls, whatever, at Harbor Freight or on Amazon to wrap it. It's not foolproof. I've seen better systems, I've seen worse systems, but definitely I did not spend $1,000 on a bundler and having to wait several months for the amount of money to come in to make that pay for itself. Some of these cedar pieces that should have gone in that IBC tote that I just filled up, that's going to be picked up today. You saw that in the previous video. Some of this cedar should be sold in bulk. It's kind of iffy, not very attractive wood, especially for bundles. Sometimes I don't have enough seasoned firewood for the amount of bundles that I need to make, so I have to make sacrifices in terms of quality, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing. I want to make sure that I provide a quality product, or a product that's good enough where I don't get any complaints about the wood. I don't think I had much complaints in terms of like, oh, it didn't burn, or oh, it's ugly, or oh, it has sap on it, etc. It's just people are saving average of like $1.50 by buying firewood from me, as opposed to going to the local hardware store or grocery store and picking up a bundle there, which may or may not be dry, because sometimes the big companies that make the bundles will wrap them in heavy plastic in the entire thing, and when that gets moist on the outside, perhaps from rain, because it rains here and it isn't dry, and it remains wet. Whereas mine, I bundle mine, not to order per se, but I keep my stand well stocked as needed. It's mostly stocked for sure during the winter time, because no, it's well stocked during the summertime, because summertime it's well stocked in the summer versus winter, because I get most of my theft in the winter time. Either top piece or small piece, I'll wrap around it so it holds the wrap in place, and I go around kind of loosely the first time that's closer to you side, and then I'll start giving it some tension around. I used to go around 3 times, now I'm going around 4. Oh, it broke itself. That happens. I used to go around 3, not to save money, but I thought it was secure enough. But then I had one customer who was repeat from the previous year, and they said, "We like your wood, you're a good professional a salesman, but can you wrap it one more time, because we don't want the bundles to fall apart on us." And that's what happened. So with that, I'm wrapping them a little bit tighter and one more time to make sure that they don't fall apart at people. It's funny when I move these bundles to where they need to be, I hold them like I carry them from the bottom up, like this. I carry the bundles like this, and I see people just like grab them by the plastic, like a handle. And I mean, is that why they're breaking? Because they're not handling them the way that I would handle them, or do I need to make handles for my bundles? It doesn't make. I don't know. That would be like the wrong way, in my opinion, to carry the bundle. But I don't know. Once people buy the bundles, it's kind of out of my hands. If the bundle breaks, it's kind of like you broke it, you bought it type thing. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if they break a bundle and take another one. I'll just rebundle that wood and make a new bundle with it. But it's kind of like that, the honor code, not system, but like if you bang it up, it's yours now. Let's put these in the trailer. Six. Make some more. So I don't pre-make these in bulk or have a whole bunch available or stacked. What I do is, yeah, I don't have a bunch that are pre-made or ready to go or stacked. It's just kind of as needed, I guess you could say. It's not like I'm selling these as in like I'm selling these like in bulk to a store, or I get an order for a whole bunch. Like I think I've had 2 orders in the last year of, like, one order was like 10 bundles, and they wanted it bundled. One, they wanted 20 bundles, and I asked them, do you want 20 bundles or you want 20 bundles worth of wood? And it said 20 bundles worth. So that saved me a bunch of bundling, and I just had to kind of guesstimate how much wood was in this bundle and then stack it in a place where they could pick up, and they picked it up, and that was done. Okay, that's one more bundle here. So, because I'm afraid that if I make the bundles and they're out here, this is covered area. So this is my covered area. I don't store wood in this section or this back area too much, besides if it's this over here is okay, but I'm afraid that from here to the west is under the canopy, the tree canopy, too much, and it doesn't really dry the wood. So this is my area for this section here is my area for bundling firewood. Now I don't have all the firewood near me. I have to bring it to this area, and I can only fit so much in this small little section to be able to bundle. So after this is This wood here is depleted. I need to go out and gather from different piles of firewood based on species and what's dry, which is not that efficient. But I want to have mixed bundles and not have the bundles be all one species, as well as since to prepare and process firewood, not everything is dry. It dries at different times. So even if so having to take from certain piles certain times based on if it's dry. This roll of plastic is almost ready to be done. I need to get another one from the shed. Run out. All right, that's 2 more. One more. This is cedar blocks that I just split. Should be fine. There's some big chunks too. I'm aware that some of these bundles may be bigger than others, some may contain more wood, but more or less they're the same. I've had customers pick through the bundles at the stand and take the ones that they thought were oh, there goes the roll. All right, let's go find another one. All right, so I am not prepared. I thought I had one more roll from Amazon. Apparently not. And I did a video on this before, but quick one. But these wrap rolls from the dollar store, are they good enough for bundles? So we're gonna retest that here because this is all I have. So fingers crossed. This is definitely a thinner wrap, and that will definitely cut easier. I just have to be more careful with it as I'm wrapping to not go, oh yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. This is just too light duty. I don't think that did anything. Well, it's together. I guess I've wrapped it a few times, but it doesn't feel very strong, so hope that works. Having to pick the right pieces. I don't spend too much time, as long as there's not too many major gaps, but I haven't had too many complaints about, oh, your bundles are not a full quarter or full cubic foot, etc. Well, if you're complaining about my firewood, then go to the local hardware store and buy a bundle from them and spend $7-8. So I just made a few more bundles. I think that's 5 or so bundles, and I am out of cedar. Got one more stick left, small stick left here. So I need to gather up some more cedar for my mixed bundles. And so in the video that you watched 2 days ago, when this comes out, you saw that I filled up an ICB tote of cedar to sell, and from that I went through this stack here of firewood and figured out which species I wanted to deem good quality enough to sell my racks and or bundles. So let's go figure out which ones out of this wood here that we can do for bundles. And this is a good piece for a bundle. Looking for smaller pieces, ones that will stack nice.